the ancient Greek invention that's used from submarines to spaceships. Huffington Post Greece takes you to a museum, and this week it was at the Kostas Kontsanas Museum of Ancient Greek Technology, operating in Kolonaki and Akademias in Athens. This is an excellent early Greek invention of the genius hanger, known today, which is widely used in gyroscopes, marine instruments, and many other devices to achieve inertial navigation on ships, airplanes, submarines, etc., so that the inertial navigation system remains stable, compensating for the changes in the deflections. Nowadays, these gimbals are used in a variety of applications, from the propulsion of space vehicles to the balancing of micro cameras in drones. It was the invention of Philo of Byzantium, one of the most important engineers and inventors of mankind, who lived in Alexandria, 3rd century BC. That's at the time of Alexander the Great. Of course, Alexandria was established as a city in northern Egypt by Alexander the Great. And is described in his work Pneumatica. It consisted of a cubic case with a hole in each of its seats for the entry of the dipping pen to its upper opening, and an inkwell in the center of 3 concentric rings. Each ring was suspended from the previous one by means of anti-diametric joints. With this ingenious arrangement, the safe stabilization and use of the inkwell was achieved every time the case was turned over. A similar application of Philo's hanger as a naval military device named Pithekion survives from Athenian the engineer. It was used to automatically top a swashbuckler mounted on a swinging pair of ships in rough seas. With suitable conversions, it would also allows the rotary transmission of axles at various inclinations. After antiquity, these hangers remained widely known to the Arabs, who translated and preserved Philo's work. In China, they appear a few centuries later and are widely used in incense devices from the 7th century AD. In the West, they appear again in the book of the 9th century, while the French artist Villard de Honnecourt in the 13th century AD illustrates a series of such hangers in his famous book. In modern times, the gallows, these hangers, was described again in detail by the Italian polymath Girolamo Cardano in the 16th century AD, and unfortunately it's now referred to by his name. Philo's hanger is one of the 300 world firsts that were recovered after at least 1,500 years and are highlighted with absolute validity and reliability by Kostas Kontsanas Museum of Ancient Greek Technology. And this I've translated from a Greek article. Please leave your it's a gyroscope, in other words, and other things like that. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.